No, no, that doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. What hits? What hits? There we go. Now that's something that hits. Getting started. We're getting started. Yeah. Just posting links here as we're getting started. We have a few things going on tonight. As some might see in the little title section here, we made a little custom thing because it was a bit of a special night tonight. A little bit of change over on the ownership of Reggie, as we saw, and a little bit of molding, coping, seething, and the like from a lot of different alliances. It'll be good to see how people react. Everything should be going on. Music's probably a little loud. Hello? Hey, Solasar. Just getting things posted up real quick. Whatever, I'll do it here. Dude, there's far too many channels in the Cohorts Discord.
Yeah.
All right. We're getting started. There's that. And I think this is the end of the list here. Couple more. And we're good to go. Hold on. There we are. Now we're good to go. All right. Pog. Hello, everybody. How's it going? I got a 3-course meal. 3-course meal.
Hey, yo.
Hello. Okay, we're getting started here real quick, real fast. Got a few people in chat. As we saw in the title, we have Khorne's Potatosack and probably someone from Mithra coming on up today. I'm going to pull join up now. Pulling in everyone. We're going to start from the top to the bottom here as I get us transitioned over to the actual game. If I can find myself, my OBS, it's behind my Photoshop. There it is. All right, perfect. Hello, everybody. Okay, all right. So from the top to the bottom, we got Eastern coming in. Honor it. Bloodshot.
He's literally just
hello?
a
Hey, Bloodshot.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, what's up? What's good?
We got Blackwing. We got Trillin. We got Magnus. And we got Khorne. We got a big display of people. What's up with this? Is Dex? No, Dex didn't join. Potatosack. He is at the... he went to the store.
That's real nice. So I only had beef for Potatosack. I really don't care about anything else.
Hello, Khorne.
Watches the VOD. Say, Nutsack, what's good? Alright, you wait till I load out to get your amazing one push. You fight for 22 minutes. You have the audacity to talk shit to me. Especially to... Bitch, you lost Reggie in one push on fucking Infamous. What you shot calling that? So tell Nutsack, whatever he's saying, shut the fuck up, he ain't shit, then we're gonna be shit. Enjoy your win versus nobody. Basically. Y'all won versus literally people who not in the comps.
Yo, we do actually have Dex here. You do have Dex to talk to.
So Dex, please. I don't have beef with Dex. I'm fine with Dex. I never said shit to Potatosack, but now he's talking shit real quick, and I'll go after. Fucking DM, bitch. At least talk to me a man to man. As much as we can do to call the fucking computer. But I swear to God, if you got anything else to say, you know where I stay at. Come to my Discord. We can have it out there. But besides that, go sit on 3 dicks, whatever the fuck you do. You nutsack bitch ass hoe. All right, Dex, what's good with you?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine, but I was perfectly fine.
I don't think you're fine, Khorne, bro.
So,
I'm gonna talk Dex first. I'm gonna talk Dex real quick.
I came in halfway through that. Your beef is specifically with potatoes.
Because he's talking shit to me. That's it. But you cool? I mean, it's whatever. It was a good
Potatoes here in 2 minutes, he says.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, but like, it's just wow. The audacity of some people. Swear to God, act like they better than everybody. It's woo. Anyway, anything else to say about that? I don't know. And we always talking some core stuff beforehand.
I mean,
he was there.
Potatosack does call himself the best shot caller on the server.
Listen, everybody else hates every other shot caller.
Look, so that's the thing.
Take a poll. Next, take a poll in your whole house, right? With everyone actually who wants to listen to Potatosack being a shot caller.
Look, that's the attitude you have to have when you're shot calling, though. You have to believe you're good at it.
You can lie to yourself all you want. That's all you can do. But like,
I think Potato's good, but the players that are in the stack kind of
no. If we're gonna say you're the best shot caller everywhere, you can take whatever group of people you have with you and put in a coordinated group. He was talking shit because KT was in there. If you're shot calling, that for the whole alliance, then KT should have been in there in the first place. And then he says, you guys took it in one push. We fought for 22 minutes. Y'all pushed
it was a tight fight.
22 minutes. Exactly. Just you tell them, Dex, because I really wanted just to come in here and shit on this man all goddamn stream and leave. So
he says he's gonna be here in 1 minute.
Huh? Give me 1 minute. I'll fucking wait. Let's go with it.
All right. And while we're waiting for just a second here, given a little bit of information on the other parties here, we do have the other half, or the other third of of Gorgonites here in Lawless. Beyond that, we have Blackwing, who I'm in, where is it right here? In Gaia right now. Beyond that, we do have the Dark Crusade. I think almost all of it. Yeah, we have everyone from Dark Crusade, I think. Yeah, that's true. We have our cohort representative in Khorne and MBR here. I think that mostly covers everybody who's joined comms. Does anyone want to say anything regarding tonight before Potatosack hops in and probably gets a little bit of a tongue lashing?
Fuck the cohort system, bro. Fuck the cohort system.
I will say in regards of Dark Crusade, there was no intentions to fuck up the situation with Reggie, but everybody pretty much left Borderlands, and I'm not about to sit for an hour AFK on a video game when I can just go somewhere where there's a fight, and the server's dead. So if anyone's pussy heard about it, you can talk to me. So
I thought it was gonna be a Royal Rumble. I was like going down there. I was like, yes, everyone's going down there. I was like, we're all gonna fucking fight. And yeah, it was dope.
Blackwing, you around?
Yeah.
All right. I know. From being in your house's territory war, I know you're a little upsetty about what happened here today. I know what you think, but you care to elaborate to everyone here?
Pretty much, dude. All I wanted to do was deny Zodiac the fucking capital, right? Like, literally. So we're nap with Maelstrom, and when Zodiac came in, we basically just filled the shit out of him. So we made a pact. It's like, all right, Zodiac's come down here, and tries to take up, we'll fill them, and basically just kick out the region, right? So basically, I wanted the fight versus Khorne on Reggie. I wanted to just get the fight versus Khorne, because Khorne we think is pretty strong, with Khorne script being in there. So we came down here to fight them instead of being up there 1v3 versus all of them and getting killed to the shit, even though we're told we're not gonna get killed. So we come down here, and Zodiac comes, so we shield them, and basically they get Lystria, They came down here to the CW. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Wherever they go, we'll basically just go there and fight them, right? And we weren't going to attack Regi this CW. We were going to attack the next CW because we didn't have the rep to. So we were going to try to push out, take some of the shit, and prep for Regi next CW. And with doing that, basically everybody fucking came down and I got no rep, and now Regi's gone because everyone came in fucked me over instead of fighting somebody who's actually threats, instead of me who has 40 guys and my alliance mates who filled like 25, and then, you know, I'm just dogging us instead of letting me get my content. I got fucking select by Ming, those absolute fucking shitters, they're dog shit. Okay, it's fucking Ming, I have like 15 dudes. And then, you know, fucking forget what other house we fucking swapped, but they just came in and had like fucking like
that is something I do want to ask about later, but now speaking of getting angry, speaking of getting mad, we have the ire of everyone's attention here coming into the chat room. We do have Potatosack here.
Finally.
Khorne.
What's good with second? Lip dick bitch, I heard you talking shit. What's good with it though? What's really good with it? Come on, we need your fucking facts. State them out so I can cut that shit apart. But go ahead. Spook.
So you're angry that you lost this?
No, I'm angry at the fucking shit talk to me. So it's me and you. So I'm waiting for your stuff. Go.
What shit talk? I literally just said just built different. I didn't join cohorts and then not expect to get randos in my fight. Like, that's literally what the cohorts does. Like, and from what Saki was telling me is like, and screenshots that I see your stream, that's basically the only like thing that you're putting out there. Just, oh well, we got randos so we lost it. And it's like, but your cohorts, bro, like that's going to happen. Like, even when I saw KT started the fight, and KT wasn't even in the Reggie lineup. Like, we were trying to do something to pull bodies off Bolin, but it timed out perfectly, and we ended up taking time. Even with me shot calling KT, we took X, which X, to be fair, not defender friendly. It really isn't. It's really hard to hold. You didn't give X, though.
Oh, fuck off, we did, bro. You guys.
We had 6 people deep on your supply, and then I literally watched 4 cohorts run back up the stairs.
Dude, you started pushing on X, and we said, fuck it, we're going mini castle.
What do you? No, you guys literally left it because we literally wiped. We took supply. We started capping X. That once X is capped, because that tab rate supply, double breach supply, is literally a higher priority than X's. You take that, you win. You guys weren't set up, and I had Cav loading in, so my Cav sent mini castle before you guys could set up, and you lost mini castle from the very beginning. So like, I don't know how that's even a defense in any case.
Wait, so you guys didn't even have Alamo 1, you just went straight to mini castle, and then you guys lost mini castle immediately?
We didn't lose mini castle at any point.
I'm not talking to you.
No, Khorne. Khorne and MBR.
He literally lost.
We gave X. Like I said, we were treated from X because there's a bunch of people in supply. We were back to our second defense position, which was behind the big supply.
I get that, but like on Reggie, if you give X, you should have a hold at mini castle. Like, you should already be set up in mini castle. Like,
we set up behind mini castle.
Okay, so you went to Alamo 2 basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they gave
Catherine. I didn't know if you were holding mini castle because of the breach.
Everyone else after the breach push we defended 2 breach pushes. So I'm assuming KT. I don't know if you're shot calling for that. And then we were still fighting on breach, and they had some guys set up on X. The call was given to retreat from X and go back to the second spot because people were still loading in, and then we set up on the second spot.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to finish, but go ahead.
I'm confused because like, my guys killed people inside of mini castles, so like, I can see where you're coming from on that, but at the same time, either you have people that 1 aren't listening to you, or 2 that you were calling to set up castle because there was 3 Fortebrachios in castle, 2 of them weren't even set up, and my Cav cleaned it. Syphos were getting brought into castle.
To go behind castle. So what those guys are doing, I can't micromanage. I'm not an overview, so I'm just doing my own unit. I was in the fight for all 3 of my units, and so it's almost like when I left the fight, that's when that main push happened. But so for those 3 guys with forts, I can't control those guys. I'm not an overview.
Well, it wasn't.
I'm
It wasn't
always
just
behind.
3/4. It was 3/4 specialty stalwart. Like it was a whole setup for
If they were
castle.
slow on the rotation, we were all screaming in chat, and BR was there to move behind the second setup. We even talked about the second setup yesterday in chat with the rest of the live. So again, I can't control those guys. But anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
Okay. So then, as soon as it came to the take after X, we basically were able to gain momentum on supply. That's when you guys pulled back, which I agree with. And as soon as that was happening, we still had both KT and Lawless. I want to say almost 20-25 deep, because as soon as Zodiacs even started loading in, then the muster went to like 45, and it took a hot minute to get some of the KT players out, and some of them just weren't listening. At Lawless, like some of them weren't. There was a handful of vet players that were in there that actually were doing God's work, and I appreciate every single one of them. But I was basically having similar problems on my end. I had some people that weren't listening. I literally was micromanaging and calling individual people out. They got ejected. I had an imp longbowman that was.
I would love an eject button.
And fucking as soon as we the game winning push of that final push on supply with like 7 people and 3 people to the left that blocked it off for them being reinforced was finally after getting 13 Zodiacs in the fight. That was the first time we actually got Zodiacs in
So
there.
that game-winning push, literally everyone in our comms was not in the fight. The 7 people who sat on gate and watched 8 of you walk to supply were screaming at them to engage. Screaming at them to engage, to do anything, because no one was pushing gate.
So then why didn't you make a house to fight it so you could control it? Like that's what I'm failing to grasp, is you're basing the loss of Reggie on a crutch, an easy crutch.
No, we pushed 3 times on supply, so I don't get this one push bullshit you're spouting out here. Zodiac pushed 3 times on supply, and we crushed you every single time till people, I said, loaded out because we were out of units after kicking y'all's asses for those 3 pushes. Don't pull that.
The first 2
minutes of a fight. So you guys,
the first
you had
2
one
were literally
one push in 22 minutes. That's shit on you guys. And if it's your alliance loading in, you have the house with the fucking control to actually kick. Then why aren't you using your fucking control? You're leading on that crutch at KT and Mouse there, so it was a harder fight. That's bullshit. You know it. But keep on speaking, please. I want to hear more.
Okay, so the first push, I counted, we had 2 Lawless,
Okay.
and we had 7 KT.
You're in alliance. You can control everybody in here. So this is all the people you're saying KT Lawless. You have control. You can talk to their people. You have control to kick them out. So you can kick them out anytime.
And it takes time to make that happen. And instead of wasting more time
to kick them.
Yeah, and you know what? Some people don't because they're newer players. KT has been getting an influx of players.
Kick them out.
But you can't when they're in the fight and they start killing units.
If the guy,
as soon as they have score, they can't.
You can't. You can kick out. I retreated as I ended my shit fighting units. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and people that were in the fight, right, were told to stay in the fight, and then anybody in muster
in the fight.
Yeah,
then they're your guys. You can't lean on the question that KT and Lawless guys because you told them to stay.
Yeah, and what ended up happening, right? Like I said, the first push had 9 people outside of Zodiacs in it.
What you're saying is
push failed.
Zodiacs can win.
Huh?
So what you're saying is your whole alliance.
He's saying that with the Zodiac guys winning, that was the winning push. That's what he's saying. But I'm saying you pushed 4 to 5 times with Zodiacs in there because I was killing Thal, I was killing Hanzo on the previous pushes while I was still in the fight. So how are you going to say Zodiacs weren't pushing? You didn't win off one push.
When if you want, I was literally hitting.
I watched it too.
Yeah. Then hold. Did you hold tab at all?
Yeah, and I was killing Zodiacs while I was fighting.
Because it sounds like you didn't realize that last push with 13 Zodiacs
I wasn't in the last
is the nail in the coffin. Yeah, so then I want you to go to the bot. Look, that was the only time where we had 10 plus Zodiacs in the fight. And then that's when we actually sat there. We paused for about literally 4 to 5 minutes. We set up Artie. And that was the first time that I could get without KT or anybody else in it. Because to be fair, they weren't dropping Artie. And that's what we needed at that moment. So as soon as we got the majority Zodiac players in there, as soon as we got the Artie and the Artie was being dropped, that's when the push happened. And when that push happened, We literally watched 3 different fortes start rotating because they were half blown up. And as soon as I saw that shit, I called for the push and we were on the supply. It was down to whether it was your calling or not, just really bad rotations and supply timing. That's all that fight was.
You done?
And I'm not sitting there claiming that it's anything different. I had people in there that was putting down Artie to make that happen. That's how we won. I'm not claiming anything else. So I don't know why, like, the second I come in here, everyone's blasting when I'm just like...
No, it's just me. I don't know what anyone else will say, but are you done before I go?
I mean, if you want to. I mean, I don't know what
they're...
Go ahead. Where's your rebuttal?
Here's my rebuttal, Mr. Potatosack. The reason I came in here, because I was told you were talking shit to me personally about this one major push that y'all had. I'm refuting that fact. It was 4-5, and whether or not they're all Zodiac or not, the alliance was 4-5. It was a 22-minute fight. There was no one-shot, one over type thing that you were complaining. The rotations you said, what happened in the end? We can't control those guys who did not rotate, and MDR was there. All our people in the supply were not able to to actually rotate down because everyone who was in that fight wasn't able to call. If that's a crutch, so be it. If your crutch is the Wallace and the KT guys. But anyway, as I was saying, there's no one push. I don't think we're talking shit. No, stop. Let me finish. I'll let you finish. Did not? All right, then.
Okay.
As I was saying, you talking shit to me, I don't think it's justified. But, again, GG's, I guess, at that. And next time I'll find a house and beat your fucking the same Definity stack we beat on Infamous. How long did you hold that fight, by the way? It was the Reggie defense. We took it like in the first 5 to 7 minutes. We can talk about that. I think you're shot calling that too. But anyway, I'm gonna go MDR. You can talk about that. Thanks for having me on, Saki. If you're on, I'm not do that. I'll just sit. Anyway, y'all have a good night.
Look at that. Runs as soon as I pull up the DMs that I'm talking shit, but literally all I said is Saki. Saki goes, to play devil's advocate, I might be wrong. They seem to have a bunch of randos not in VC and they lost. And all I said is, it's cohorts, though. You're literally asking for it. A couple did well. Some were AFK. Once we got 13 to 14 Zodiacs, we pushed and won. Already got placed, we blew up. Then pushed as 4 dudes went to supply with no unit. Where in any of this am I talking shit? I just feel like there's so much salt. And I
was muted. So to be fair, you did open up the conversation by saying, told you Khorne ain't got shit.
Yeah, right there. And you know why? Because that whole premise of going to cohort, that's a W. If that's talking shit, then I'm sorry. People have gotten really fucking soft in this game. In all reality.
Yeah. I mean,
if you're that butthurt about me saying Khorne ain't got shit after winning with a well-played, a well-already timed, and just overall, we had just the awareness, we had the people in comms, of course we're going to win. I'm not sitting here going, oh, hey, you're trash because of, this, and this. I'm not even saying that he's trash. I'm saying he ain't got shit on this because we have the communicate. We have the things that are needed for that. And at that point, if he had randos he did it. That's it. There's no... There's nothing crazy with that, is there? I mean, this is Conquerors Blade. I've heard 10 billion times worse.
Listen, I think we're trying to change the community for the better, but what's up, Bloodshot?
I mean, I was just gonna say I can't really see the reason to be upset for Khorne. Regardless if he held for 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or 22 minutes, you're in cohorts. You don't have a whole hell of a lot of people. I mean, at the end of the day, there's really no reason to talk shit because all you're there to do is take a shot at possibly holding it for the first hit. I mean, it's a house/alliance versus cohorts that aren't 3 seasons ago cohorts. It's literally just a collection of people, and that's no flame against the cohorts of the people in the cohorts. It's just if this was an outright fight between an alliance and an alliance, then the salt would be seriously justified. But at the same time, Khorne is coming back and saying oh bitch, I'll fuck you up. Like I'm so much better than you, yada yada yada. But it's you're comparing apples to bananas. Like it's not the same. Like he was set to lose that fight regardless of who it was. Like if it was another full alliance that had communication the entirety of the fight, and he had randos that was in the fight, he was probably going to lose that fight anyways because he doesn't have the communication with them. Like he would have been embarrassed more if it was some other alliance rather than if it was Potato, the alliance that was kind of like everyone's like expecting them to go for Reggie. Like
now speaking of, yeah, I mean we can see like the full clip here. I do believe Potatoes just sent it to me.
Yeah.
Let me pause it real quick before we...
See that push, bro. I want to see
yeah,
that push.
yeah, I can show you that final push on to the point.
The controversial push.
The
son.
controversial push.
Dude, me and Khorne were literally screaming, rotate from gate, Jesus fuck.
If we go back a little bit, make sure it's highest quality. I don't know why it doesn't record in 60 frames per second. Fuck's sakes. They're already pushed on the. Oh, this is not the full clip, Potato.
This is like.
This is a little too late.
It's a little bit too late, yeah.
I know Pyan's got something closer to it, but
Dude.
that's what we had at the pat.
Dude.
But that's
All right.
representative though. Like look at how many people are on their back supply for what reason though.
Hold on.
That's a fair representative.
People stick around for a little bit later. We're gonna get the Pyan clip. Potato, can you start working on getting that Pyan clip, and then we're gonna talk about the rest of
I was
however
trying to get one before.
We're gonna zoom out on the rest of the region just here for a second, but stick around. We're gonna get that Pyan clip in just a few minutes.
Before we go to everybody else, can I just ask Potato one other thing while we're still kind of on this topic?
Oh, hey Monty.
How did Zodiac suck so bad at Bolin?
So
like, for being the best house in the game, how is it that we had like 20 guys there at first that literally held Zodiacs for like 4 separate pushes?
So the very beginning,
multiple times.
Yeah, at the very beginning, we Akumo, right, was supposed to be on 2 shot call for the second stack, and we found out later on that he was not on the game. So we last second basically had crit call, and unbeknownst to me until after that point, I was then told that he was also playing War in New World and trying to shot call at the same time. So yeah, the beginning was very scuffed. I immediately, because Listrio wasn't being hit, that's where I was. I immediately hopped over to the chat and took over the fight. And you guys stopped, I think, 2 pushes in the that I was there for, and then I just said fuck it, we're doing this like unscuffed, because like I came in, we're just pushing for a little bit just to try to break through.
It was
try
pretty
to salvage what I got.
Beginning. It was pretty brain dead at the beginning. I'm not even gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Like, Zodiacs looked like absolute dog shit at the beginning of that fight. It was pretty sad.
All right. Okay. So for I think Potato, if you wouldn't mind grabbing me that Pyan clip, and we'll just zoom out here on the region. I think we've talked a little bit too long about cohorts and Potatosack going back and forth. Oh yeah, go for it, MBR.
GG Zodiacs for another double whammy. That's all I had to say.
Did they at least lose everything? I know this is like a different region. Did they at least lose everything in Borderlands at this point? Did people at least show up to take their shit for a change?
No.
Borderlands. Yeah, we lost everything in Borderlands.
There's Yin Yang.
Yeah, we lost everything in Borderlands. We completely didn't want it. Like that TW before was purely content when we push up Shu Jing Zulong against Dauntless. But
literally,
yeah,
just
Reggie was the focus tonight.
Yeah, I think the entire server focused on Reggie tonight. I am not paying attention to the Borderlands. It does not exist.
I heard Gorgonites had about 20 people in Liang Yun, and that was it.
There was flawless had people in there.
Yeah, like I said, about 20 people.
I mean, we had Mag here a little earlier.
I honestly don't know what I personally don't know what the number was. I know all of Flawless was not in there.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's not relevant. Yeah, it's kind of besides the point. It's just
before we lose everyone, because I get a little bored here, because we have had our good friends.
Brian, I'm just waiting for it.
Word. We have had our good friends from Dark Crusade and from Bloodlust here sitting for a little while, as well as Defiant, who you don't hear from much after their break off here earlier in the season from Bloodlust. And then Monty is no longer part of TK, he's now part of Cohorts. But yeah, I mean, it would either... I know we touched on it a little bit earlier, but any of you guys like to touch on any of how you guys interpreted the war? Because I know we mentioned it a little bit earlier, but Blackwing, you were a little upset earlier about thinking that Dark Crusade was a little bit working here with Gorgonites. If not directly, maybe at least helping them out indirectly by preventing you guys from get enough influence to attack Reggie.
I don't mean there was any coalition happening at all. That's absolute brain dead copium of me saying that if I were to say that. I believe that would just be like, it was just really fucking inconvenient and absolutely ruined the season. Like, just fucking fuck off, dude, and don't touch me. Like, everyone here knows I don't have any interest in any of you fuckers. I have interest in all the Zodiacs. I came down here because my alliance wanted me to come down here to help Reggie. That is the reason why. I went to fucking Liang Yun and I was in DMs the entire time, and all I fucking heard was people not being able to control his fucking players. And he's like, yeah, I'll make that happen. And then fucking 3 minutes later, he goes back in his word and fucking starts copying me. He's like, it's your fault, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's fucking bullshit, dude. I go over there, I give you content, you fucking backstab me, bro. It's honestly fucking sad, dude. Like, again, I go over with like fucking 40 dudes. I don't field 70 guys. I'm not on TV anymore. Okay, it's fucking simple. Half of my players are new, dude. Okay, my vet core, yeah, okay, sure, my vet core is pretty decent. It's pretty good. Okay, besides that, I have a bunch of fucking new players. Like, I don't need my fucking season ruined just because a bunch of fucking losers get sick and tired of getting shit on a BL by Zodiac. So it's like not even funny, dude. Like, get the fuck out of my region, bro.
I think
I know who he's talking about. At least who he's targeting with it. But we have Dark Crusade here. And Define, I think, especially last Territory War, who were the main targets of this aggression.
Yeah, I mean, what I will say, and this is Bloodshot from Dark Crusade, Blackwing, I don't know where you are in the process of your house, bro, but if you honest to God thought that you were gonna stop Zodiacs from taking Reggie while holding Scythius, Marcerota, Basadina, yada 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 yada, it's not the play, my guy. Like, you have to hold Lystria and Anadolu, and if you're not gonna hold Lystria, you have to hold Northern Island, and you're basically sitting in a pocket on the western side of Anadolu, expecting that if nobody fucks with you guys can sit on the land and somehow take the Reggie hit. And then you're expecting that you can win against the cohorts, and then you're expecting that Zodiacs isn't going to do anything about it after the fact.
No. Let me clarify. I'm upset that you guys gave Zodiacs a fucking free season. I'm sorry, not the free season, but the fucking free cap.
I just want to say one thing. Like,
I
was kind of too focused, and like I didn't realize they took Reggie till like 30 minutes after when someone's like, "Oh yeah, Zodiac's got Reggie." So, like
I got messages about it while we were in the middle of our fight.
I could have, dude. I had guys sitting on my ass doing absolutely nothing. I could have absolutely gone up there and tied up plenty of fucking players, dude.
I mean, what I'm saying though, Blackwing, is like, regardless if we're here or not. Okay, so the reason we came is not because we were tired of getting our ass whooped in Borderlands. Just to be clear with you, like, I have players that have fought Zodiacs, have fought the same players that are in Zodiacs for the past 4 seasons in my house. If I had to fight Zodiacs, I would not mind doing it. But at the end of the day,
why fight us? Dude,
bro,
we feel the under 100, bro.
Okay,
wait. Let me chime in here. In the beginning of this season, people went to go fight Zodiacs in that region. They joined together, made houses. Everyone went in there. Who's over there fighting them anymore?
Nobody.
Nobody. I started
True.
this season
True.
knowing I was going to throw my ass into fighting over a capital against overwhelming odds. And you can't get a capital for free. You can't just be chilling somewhere, make naps, and get capitals. You have to fight people, bro, to get these motherfuckers. And that's what we're here to do.
Okay,
so let me explain
some
this.
real salt on the fire real quick.
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. Hold on. So,
all right.
So I apologize, Monty. But what I'm also trying to say here is that I knew I couldn't take that fight in the main cap. Okay? I knew I couldn't take that fight. I'm not strong enough. Okay? I'm not fucking delusional. Nor did I ever think I was able to take Reginopolis and hold it. But what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to be worrying about people in my fucking backline and instead when I could be fighting Zodiacs. Dude, if Zodiacs can contest 3 regions and win in 3 different regions, that's a fucking problem.
I mean,
Why, like, come on.
Like, to be fair, myself, I know I've been reaching out to houses to actually, like, I actually help them. And a lot of it, and I'm not even capping, a lot of it's down to ego. And I'm saying that completely because that's what I've seen. Everybody that's come to Zodiac, people in leadership, down all the way down to membership, at some point have fought each other, had hatred for each other. But we pushed a policy where leave your ego at the fucking door. We're playing to win, and if you're not pressing W, get the fuck out.
Well, okay.
And because nobody's, you know, the game right now is, it can be better. 100% it can be. Yeah. But right now, there's too many people that are too concerned with doing things their way or, you know, this way, or I can't work with that person, or I can't work with that. We don't have players that have that mindset.
Actually, that's bullshit, because I went to your region on an agreement there'll be no fielding and I can go there, fight, and get better. You guys were the bitches and fielded the fuck out of me and gave me no content. I was supposed to be defending a Fiefs while you guys attacked me, and you guys fucking denied that. You stacked and fielded me with 40 fucking players, dude. That is absolute bullshit. The entire season, I have been messaging Zodiacs and working with them. You fielded with me when I was a solo house, dude.
Blackwing. There was the agreement for, at that time, and I will say, there was a time where we agreed on fights and that was it. And at the time, we did not have a policy in place where Lawless or KT could not field. We didn't. And they had 0 fights. And yes, a group of them did come to field you. I will not deny that. But I messaged you specifically afterwards that, okay, you know, after T-War, it was, hey, we told Lawless and KT no more fielding for any Zodiac fights, you know. And you were like, oh, that's cool, that's great. You were talking to me and Dex, and you were like, okay, you know, we're going to go into, I forget if it was Borderlands or Andalou, and you're like, oh, well, you know, I'm ready to come back, and we're going to fight you guys. And I was like, cool. We made sure that KT and Lawless will not field. We even had to fight at Zandon, that TW, right? We let you take it for free with 1 guy in there. Then we fought you, won, and then you guys walked to Luge, and you took it, and then proceeded to fucking time it out.
Okay, so that is absolute bullshit again, because you sent me from Zandon when I have full Artie. Right, so we took the fight at Zandon. We lost in 20 minutes. We traveled, okay, I will also say, we planned for Mingyu. The flip was supposed to be, you guys give us Mingyu, we hold Mingyu, and you guys attack. For our solo house, we have no threat on the capital.
Yeah,
nor
I went to Zandon.
Let me finish. No, I was told to go to Zandon by you guys because you, and I quote, will not give me Mingyu so I can get my practice in. Okay, I literally was told. I'm the DMs right now. I said, I'm messaging people here. 2 seconds here. All right.
Well, I got a realistic question though. Was it when Mingyu was level 5?
Yes, it was when Mingyu was level 5.
Okay, so that means you can craft grape shots. Why would we want you
grape
to
shots
practice?
At level 5?
People have been crafting them at...
I thought you had to be level 7.
Okay, so you can't even...
7.
So we are pushing for it. Because even our house right now, our house message is let's do quests that have Bao and Mingyu, because those are grape shot spots. So we were at the time farming up shit for Mingyu to actually get it leveled, because at first we're like, nah, we're not gonna do it. And then fucking, we joke about it all the time still. I think like Kix and like 2 other people just fucking fisted Mingyu with 5 quests. And then it was level 5, and we're just like, okay, you know what? Xandon makes sense. It's level 2. It offers nothing. That's my guess.
So, no, that is wrong, because it was okay, so what happened is that we left the region to grab Artie. Dauntless stayed, right? There was miscommunication. That's my fault. I should have went to Dog Clan instead of fucking Lasik. Lasik's a shitter. I should have went to Clan and actually talked to him instead of talking to somebody who actually thinks he can make the calls. So that happened. Then we came back. I came back, okay? I then came on Tuesday, the 3rd, which was after the prosperity reset back to 100. So if we take it, if we took it and take it, it would be left at 5. Prosperity would be at 5. Therefore, it would have not degraded the prosperity. So it would have not lost level.
I have heard the whispers from the grapevine that Potato is once again fucking wrong, and we have Dex here to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said openly, I'm not 100% sure. That's my guess.
Yeah. So what happened was Blackwing went to his party gathering mission over the holidays. Fair. You gotta get your shit and get your payouts over the holidays. I respect that. I don't care. You came back. We said, yeah, we're here at Mingyu. Come fight us. And you said, nah, let's go to Xandon. We said, fuck it, fine, go to Xandon. We fielded you on the way to Xandon. We didn't field you out of Xandon. That's an important distinction. We didn't even defend it. We let you have it.
The entire TW though.
Yeah, you got fielded in that TW, but it did not have any effect on your fights.
True.
Agreed?
We got still,
Agreed?
yeah, I agree. But we still got filled the entirety of the TW.
You got fielded a little bit outside of Xandon, which... What?
Pause, Dex. I don't understand, like, Blackwing, how can you bitch about being fielded when you're defending a fief? Like, you can sit in the fief. Like,
that's the thing. He wasn't fielded while he was defending. He got fielded on his way there.
I was also getting fielded going to luge. Keep in mind, let me also explain the luge thing, because this is where everything really pissed me off. So I was told to go to luge after we lost Xandon.
Yeah, I don't know why you were going to go to luge. That's
timer, it was, this is from your leadership, okay? And I was also told, I'll find the screenshot somewhere.
Go ahead.
Again, I was promised 0 fielding in voice comms. I did this all through voice comms. Okay, and I have some messages during TW. At let me find the timestamp. Let me just find the timestamp. 2 seconds. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So why do you remember that?
At 9:30, at 9:39, I was asked to go to luge. So that leaves about 20 minutes to go there. So that leaves me a 6-minute cap and a 10-minute timer. That's 16 minutes. Now I have to travel while getting fielded, 4 minutes to get there, drop a field camp, grab food, attack the thief, and do all that, and expect me to cap it.
9:25. You had like 35 minutes to even you literally had
9:40. 9:40.
Okay, so you had essentially 10 minutes to take luge with 0 resistance, and you fucking timed it out. Please explain that.
We did not time it out. Okay.
Yeah. So
I have to say this.
Let me handle it. I got it. I don't know why you were told to go to luge. I'm assuming people told you to go there. People's an idiot. We'll move on from that. We'll call the you ending with luge and us not getting a fight on it just a bad timing thing on both parts. Fair?
Fair. Okay.
The point I will not let you make is that you were fielded when you tried to come give us content. Yes, you were fielded, but it had no consequence on your fight. You were given Xandon, and then we attacked you at Xandon. You weren't fielded out of a fight. You had a little skirmish on the way, bumps and bruises. Call it par for the course.
Also, I heard that night there was 3 shot callers.
But how
yeah,
many
I was
TWs
sick.
ago was this?
This was the one immediately after the holiday break.
Yeah, it was the 3rd.
So, I mean, like, what bearing does this have on the situation right now? Because, like,
I have no clue.
I mean, Blackwing, you're. So what you said, basically, what you said is if let's just say Dark Crusade's not here. Let's just say Warriors and Dauntless don't come down here. Let's just say all of that doesn't happen, right?
Okay.
Let's say you take from Pasadena all the way down to Altina, all the way over to maybe Lystria. Let's say maybe you hold Lystria. Maybe you can devote enough people to hold Lystria, barely.
Well, they didn't hold it at the beginning of the territory war. It was
Okay.
owned by Zodiacs at the beginning of the territory war.
Either fucking way. Let's just say you own that territory.
Sure.
Are you gonna be able to actively get across the Reginopolis, take it from AI, and then defend it against a hit from Zodiacs? Realistically.
So,
Because what you're no, hold on. I'm almost done.
You're good.
If you have, so you're telling me that you said you have 40 people?
Yeah, in my house, yes.
Okay. And then the rest of your alliance is 25 each, right?
Yeah, we have about like 100. Yeah.
Okay. So for you to attack a capital, and I know this from experience, Potato can attest for it. For you to attack a capital, you need to have one full capital stack, which is usually 40 to 45 plus, because you need to hold it. And then you also need to have 2 full stacks to hold influence outside of capital.
Yes.
Regardless, if we don't come there, all it takes is like one house. So let's say Dark Crusade never comes. Dauntless and Warriors still decides they're gonna come because they're not us. I mean, I don't know. I'm not friends with any of them. Like, they're still gonna come here and they're still gonna fuck up your backline. So it's like, and at the end of the day, they left Borderlands to come here. Dark Crusade followed because that's the only content we had was Dauntless and Warriors. We took Fort Hypate from Dauntless. I called that fight. So my perspective on the matter is before you can start being like, oh, you fucked me out of a capital, you actually have to have something that stands up to a capital and can defend a capital. Like if you have a 40 stack, which is your house, let's say you only go with 40 to Reggie and you try to hold Reggie with 40. You might be able to, but it's not ideal, but you might be able to. You have a lot of new players, so that 40 is more realistically like 30 because a lot of those new players aren't going to have a fucking clue what to do on Reggie. And then you have 25 stacks elsewhere. They can't do anything regardless if there's 3 houses there or 1. Like a 25 stack can't hold shit. It's not going to.
Okay, so let me clarify.
All right, yeah. You go for that first. I'm gonna follow up.
Okay. So let me also clarify. I did not come here with the expectations of getting Reginopolis. Okay. I came here with the expectations to fight Zodiacs. What happened tonight absolutely denied me that opportunity to fight Zodiacs.
You had the ability though.
Yeah, like you could
Where
literally
exactly-
just drop,
hang on,
you could
hang
drop what you're doing, take the boat over, and literally fight us. Hell, we were at you're not hiding.
They can't go across Lystria. That was the whole point of our
Yeah,
plan.
we cannot go across Lystria.
We controlled Lystria, so we controlled the North Island. That's what made our strategy work. My question is, Blackwing, where exactly did you intend to fight us? Did you expect us to walk all the way across to the fucking no man's land with no resupply points?
No, what we're gonna do is that we were gonna basically send cross and deny your influence for Reggie and fight you guys on influence.
But how
and no one bothered to do the math that Lystria plus North Island gives you more than enough?
Yeah,
I knew that.
Like
I knew that.
North Island always gives you enough. I guess I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess I'm confused. If the plan was to shut them down, like, I mean, you knew that there were cohorts that were planning on defending.
Right.
I mean, there was no communication there. Like, why not link with us at some point and come up north? Like, obviously the north was all held by cohorts, and with us planning on defending on Regio, because we didn't know if Maelstrom was going to hit it or not. Obviously, we had to plan semi-defensively. You know, we tried to lock them out. I will say, you know, we tried to lock you guys out, obviously, at Bolin, trying to lock that down. That was a hell of a fight.
But
you guys, once you guys got Chrysanthus, I think Chrysanthus pushed you over without Bolin. So the call got made that you guys had the rep anyways, which is actually when we lost Bolin, we pulled the capital stack back, which was smart. Otherwise, we'd have been super fucked. But yeah, you know, had a hell of a fight there trying to lock that down. It's just confusing. If your whole plan was to deny it, why not come up to the region that was completely AI held and lock down something that Zodiacs would have needed to take in order to get that reputation, in order to get that prestige for the fight?
Yeah, it's bad strategy, honestly, because the whole North Island being cohorts makes things a lot easier. They can't be everywhere.
To show something off, just to stream here, From this port at Pasadena here, you cannot get up to the North Island at all. And this one is unavailable during war.
You have to take Pila, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Like, all these big ones unavailable during war.
That kind of just translates though, like that whole thing translates to like kind of like what I'm talking about. I mean, this server right now, everybody that's in these houses, everybody just wants content, and people show up for 1 hour every night to play this game and fight people. And,
oh, dude, I literally went to the cohorts because I said, fuck it, I can fight constant fights. Like, I can literally
I ran from, so tonight in my house, Mithra, we ran from Salonia all the way through Polymandra, Valentinia, Pulchra, Toledo, Berginasso, Basadena, Marcerota, Tomas, Fort Hypate. We fought every fucking body, dude. I didn't look at Gaia. I didn't look at any of y'all's houses in particular and be like, oh, that looks nice. Like, literally, I just wanted to, like, just clap some people. And it's like, at the end of the day, you're saying that if we weren't there, you would have the ability to do all this, when in reality, you didn't even think about the strategy before going into the TW. And if you're going to think about denying a capital, you better have a strategy to deny it, especially against Zodiacs, because they know how to stop it. I mean, I don't know, man. You just can't be, like, you're saying that to get content, you would literally have to be gifted content from Zodiacs when there's content on your front door. Like, we're here, bro.
Bad.
I just think that he just didn't understand why you guys didn't go to fight Zodiacs. I think that's what he's kind of mad about.
I guess the thing too is if at the end of the day the whole plan was to be able to fight Zodiacs through the season, then leaving, I mean, it kind of goes back, and I don't want to go too much history lesson here, but like it goes back to when Bloodlust left Dauntless for dead in Liangyun before the holiday break. I mean,
yeah, that was cold.
If you really want to go back, like that's literally what deteriorated anybody who was actively fighting Zodiacs at the time. You know, me being in TK at the time, we looked at that and it's like, okay, well, we just got fucked by the guys who just asked us to coalition with them. Because mind you, literally the day before war, we were approached and asked about a coalition, which we denied because we're like, it's fucking stupid to have a coalition. We're on opposite sides of the map. We're going to be fighting Zodiacs anyways. Mm-hmm. Then you guys left the region without ever even reaching out to us, left us for dead. We were like, well, this is fucking stupid. We got 2 weeks with no payout because obviously we ended with one city. We took a look at it. You know, we took a look at it. I ended up deciding I had some internal shit. Doesn't really matter for any of this stuff, but ended up deciding to go to cohorts. And now Gaia is fielding what they're having and complaining that now they're not able to get the content that they wanted against Zodiacs when that was readily available before any of this even happened. I guess I'm just kind of confused. Like your whole argument up to this point, it seems very poorly strategically planned out through the whole season.
So you must understand, okay? You also must understand, okay? The biggest thing for me is not that. The biggest thing is I don't understand why come fight me instead of when you can go fight Zodiacs. If you guys want content, go fight the biggest alliance in the server. That's in 3 different regions.
I think that's the thing that was just explained. Logistically, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Blackwing, but at the same time, like if we come here tonight, let's say we come here tonight, and instead of hitting Hypate, Marcerota, and Basadena, let's say we hit Ankaros, Anagonkli, Chrysanthus, and you hit Lystria. Now we're quote unquote coalitioning against Zodiacs. Now we're basically tying up fights that you could have. So I mean, at the end of the day, if you were concerned about us fighting Zodiacs or you fighting Zodiacs, it's like everything's wrong if we're not fighting Zodiacs. But if we fight Zodiacs, everything's okay. But at the same time, if we're fighting Zodiacs, are you gonna come fight Zodiacs? Because it looked like to me you guys just basically sat on Basadena, when in reality you could have went to Valentinia, hit Valentinia, taken that, and with 40 dudes hit Lystria, and at the very least at the end of TW, if you were thinking about strategy, you would have tried to take Lystria while the majority of Zodiacs is up north. Maybe you have a chance of taking Lystria. If you end the night with just Lystria, it's still a dub because you have Lystria for the next TW. And then all you have to do for the TW after that is refocus up, grab a couple more cities, a couple more fiefs, and you have the influence to hit Reggie, and you have Lystria. But instead, you sat on Bassadina, which gives you fucking nothing. So, like, I don't understand. Like, if we hit Zodiacs, then you can't hit Zodiacs.
Why not?
If we hit Zodiacs, then are you going to hit Lystria, like, competitively? And, I mean, realistically, we're following Dauntless and Warriors. We're not coming here to fight you. You just happen to be in the area. Sorry, but, I mean, it is what it is.
So if that's the case, then why did you guys come to me then? Why did you guys not just fight?
I just told
He
you.
explained that. He's just taking
Look-
anybody he runs into.
Look at our alliance. What is our alliance's name? Can someone read our alliance name, please?
Thank
What
Crusade.
does it say? Okay, so yeah, so it says Crusade, right? So what does a Crusade do? It literally.
All
just
right, no,
goes-
you're being
also-
cringe.
we
I'm
also-
not allowing you to do that.
Are we?
I mean,
Are we LARPing?
No, you're LARPing. All right, you're LARPing.
I'm just being
We
honest.
also couldn't hit Lystria. We're not level 8.
I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, only warriors could hit Lystria. Warriors and cohorts, which was
could
another key
not,
point of the
yeah.
plan.
I went
So-
to go to Lystria from Anagokli and I was all, oh, I can't hit it. So I was gonna go fight him anyway, Zodiacs. There at the, dude, it's for real. We go down there for content. That's what we were doing.
Mhm.
The reason why we're not fighting in over there in that region for the main capitals because we're not going after a main capital. We're not gonna go over there and go fight Zodiacs and fucking get overwhelmed with numbers and shit. Like, why do that?
We did fight Gorgonites though. We did fight Gorgonites tonight.
You
We
wouldn't
fought-
get
we
you
fought
wouldn't get
Gorgonites
outnumbered
tonight.
if we were there with you. It would be an even fight, dude. No one in this server can take Zodiacs alone.
So
And it's not a and about the whole coalition thing.
I
They
disagree
wanted
with
us to coalition. Who on this server can touch Zodiacs? A stack.
It doesn't matter. Like, that's irrelevant.
Shut up,
It doesn't
Bloodstory.
fucking
I think the cohorts gave us a pretty good run for our money tonight, and we lost last war. We've lost quite a few fights
Yeah, I
throughout
was
the
gonna-
season.
I was gonna say
Everybody
last-
puts us on this pedestal, but we're not perfect.
Last TW, we were able to lock down Chrysanthus and Ankaros against you guys there at the end of
Exactly.
TW. It worked out. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys did get Lystria, which obviously fucked us this war, but yeah, I mean, even the cohorts were able to pull it off to some degree. I mean, yeah, sure. At the end of the day, like, look, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, Zodiacs have the better players, and the reality is, look, I wasn't in the Regio fight. I'm gonna be straight. I stayed out of that. I hopped in one of their streams, saw they had 30 deep muster, saw only 30 people in comms. That told me right there's 15 people in that queue that are not in those comms. I said, fuck this. I'd rather run with the boys who can't be in the fight. And we went around and hit some shit. Had a great fucking time tonight. But, like, that's the reality of cohorts. Like, it sucks to suck. You know, shit happens. But, like, we've had great fights against Zodiacs on some of these fiefs over the last, couple TWs. It's not like they're an unbeatable force. At the end of the day, they only can field 100 people. Like, I know that sounds like a fucking insane amount because, like you said, your alliance fields 100. I get it. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. Everybody here knows I've been there. But, like, to act like the whole server has to literally fight one singular house, because we're not even talking about fighting Gorgonites. We're talking about fighting Zodiacs. I've heard almost nobody be like, oh, it's Gorgonites who need shut down. No, it's everybody needs to fight Zodiacs. They can only field 100 people. Like,
Okay, so let me do clarify on that. Yeah, you're right on that. I miss using the terminology there. And also, whoever changed my name, hoping to free ones. I only came down to Reginopolis because my alliance wanted me to come down to Reginopolis. Anyways, back to the thing. So, in terms of when I say fighting Zodiacs, I mean fighting all of Gorgonites. I just consider Zodiacs the carry for their alliance, and I don't
Which
really...
we did take Inagonkli tonight. Like, we took Inagonkli, we fought against Gorgonites, and then Gorgonites took it back. So
Did you guys defend it against them?
yeah, we did. So Inagonkli was attacked, Bassadina was attacked, Hypate was attacked, Marcerota was attacked. Inagonkli was taken, Hypate was taken, Marcerota was taken. Bassadina was not taken because we still had hella people on the villages around the area. We weren't even really trying to seriously hit Bassadina. We didn't have a plan for it or anything like that. But Hypate we had a plan for, Marcerota we had a plan for, and Inagonkli I think Mars had a plan for. But everybody in this area got smacked up by Dark Crusade. And I'm not saying that in terms of like we won against everybody. I'm saying like everybody got smacked at least once.
What did it
by Dark
cost?
Crusade.
Zodiac's a capital.
Yeah, you just gave me. a whole-
Actually, yes, that is true.
I mean, I can't give someone something that they.
I mean,
already
you kind of
have.
did. Like,
you're-
you attacked the only two other alliances that would have attacked them. So, like,
Okay, so let me also say
They
this.
were
Let me
already
also say
gonna.
this.
They were
So-
already gonna get it. They were already gonna get Reggie
You
regardless.
do not know that. No,
right,
no.
you're
That's,
talking like the multiverse, the infinite multiverse. There was a universe where they didn't get it, so you're wrong. Okay, just saying.
I mean, you can say what you want, bro. But Zodiac was gonna get it either fucking way.
Bro, I have fun. I don't know. All I can say from my side, from Durandon, my guys tonight showed up to fight. They fucking kicked ass. We only took 26 guys to Marcerota. I fought that fight with 26 guys, bro. And they fought their fucking hearts out and got it. I only defended it with 28.
25. Barb's only at 25. I was including my alt account.
Well, you should have more fucking people than that if you're gonna go after a capital.
So, I mean, again, the whole thing's not the capital. The whole thing's still fight Zodiacs.
But I mean, at the end of the day,
I said openly, I'm not good enough to go and square v square beat Zodiac's A stack with my current stack. I'm not stupid. I'm not like, come on. But I do want to fight Zodiacs. I do want to get better. I feel Zodiacs is only house on the server currently.
I mean, what lost Reggie was not having Lystria this T-dub.
Stop focusing on Reginopolis. You're focusing on Reginopolis way too hard. If I really cared about...
You just said Reggie
That was your whole
3
argument.
times in your comment.
Okay,
What do you mean?
No. My biggest thing is why you guys, like, again, I understand you want content, right? We also understand, right? I don't fucking care about you guys, and I just care about Zodiacs, and you guys banging on my fucking doorstep is absolutely miserable. I wanted my grape shots.
If you
okay?
don't care, then why are you talking about it so much?
No.
Because you guys come and fucking fuck over the only 2 alliances who actually want to fight Zodiacs.
Dude, you sound hurt right now. You sound real hurt.
I'm also sick. Of an ear infection, so that doesn't help. But, you know,
Maybe you
coping.
shouldn't be in this voice chat right now. Maybe you should be
True.
laying down, getting some sleep, man.
The problem right there is if we don't come down to Anadolu, who we fight? We stay borderland, we cap the entire borderland.
You go to
Go to that
Liang Yu.
Go to that Chang.
Why? If
We're
you
not
want
going
to
after-
fight,
Get content there because
Hey,
they
bro,
leave
we're
people
not-
back.
We're not looking to go fight for capital, bro.
No.
Well, you don't have to
all
fight
you.
for capital. You don't have to fight just Liang Yu.
We're
I mean, you
looking
can
to
fight
fight-
all those fiefs over there.
we
We're
went,
looking
a lot
to
of people
fight
went to
everybody else. We're
Anadolu.
looking to fight all of you. That's what we're looking to do.
Everyone
Yeah,
went to
but you could have
Anadolu,
gone
but
fight
you're
other
bashing
people.
on
Like
us.
you're like, oh, we follow. You admit like you follow. Like you could have gone to Liang Yu and put some heat on him. Like it's not like
Why?
let's.
Why,
like
for
I said,
you?
it's not just.
Why, bro?
There was
Why?
gonna be
I'm not going
lawless.
All
There was
you
gonna be
want
Knights
is fights.
Templars. There was gonna be some Zodiac's guys over there, and you could have fought over there, and it like a region had like this one-on-one. The dark. You could crusade
not-
into Liang Yu.
Yeah, but we
or
fought
try
the
to
same
going
people you
after
said.
a
crusaded
bro.
into
Oh.
Han Liang. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let me tell you something.
If
dude.
all of you
Last
guys
season-
want fights, dude, then don't fucking slot lock my fief with 15 fucking players who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
We fought
You guys-
all these people back there in Anadolu. Lawless, Zodiac.
It's not counting
Uh,
fighting when your muster breaks after 2 pushes. That's not counting fighting. You guys came over and slot locked.
Blackwing.
Like, bring a
Blackwing.
deck, bring siege towers and traps, and then call it a fight. Like,
Blackwing,
it's fucking slot locking.
if you're hurt about fights, come to one of our fiefs and take the fief. If you can't take it, then shut the fuck up.
Come fight.
Hold on.
hold on.
I will call the fight, bro, and I will slap your ass out of my fief.
Bro, I will dude, you have no fucking clue.
Blackwing, I have 99% win rate in Anadolu, bro. Over 4 seasons. Over 4 seasons. I have every recording from the past 4 seasons in AOA. You can suck my ass, bro.
Bloodlust. Let me not Bloodlust. Bloodshot. Let me send you something about who you fought in Anadolu. Sorry, in Busidina. Oh, there you are.
I didn't even call Basadina. Nobody called Basadina. It was literally a cav stack. Like,
I wasn't in overview either. We had only attack
I'm
units.
so confused, bro.
You're like mad at us, but literally like 5 alliance showed up there. The rest got pushed out. You're just targeting us because we have most land.
Yeah, I see that, Saki.
They hate you because you're winning.
Simply a skill diff.
I mean, at the end of the
There
day,
was
bro,
plenty. There's plenty of little houses hitting the shit that we took too, like Robusto, Yaniva, all that shit. There
little
was
houses.
little houses hitting it. I don't know, like Soda and some other shit.
They're in
Social
So-
Alliance was there too. We fought them.
Yeah.
We rate on a race with
Oh.
them.
Oh, you guys came over and stomped a bunch of little houses on AK Maelstrom.
No, they
We were
came
fight-
also at the same time.
they're-
Everyone came
they're-
here.
They're a little house. No, they've been here. They're a little house because they're in the
Bro,
alliance.
we were just successful, bro.
We fought 3 different dude. We fought like 6 different houses at the same time tonight. I don't understand. Like you're acting like we primarily focused you when in reality we fought Dauntless. We fought KT. We had Zodiacs fielding outside of Anagonkli. We
I had
had
guy fielding me. I had guy
had
fielding
fight-
me out of high pay.
we had fields going on between warriors down by Niskonis and Altina. Dude, the entire fucking region was a fight for us. And you're bitching and complaining because you got backed up to Basadina and you thought this whole time that you were gonna take Lystria back and get over to Reggie and stop Zodiacs from taking Reggie. Like this is this big mastermind plan that you're just real salt about. And like in reality, we didn't come down and just pick you, dude. Like everybody got a taste tonight. It was a good night for content.
Dude,
And you're the only one that's like salty about it.
speaking about
I
a
didn't even
good
know you were
night-
there, to be honest.
Speaking about a good night for content, we got the content king right here. We got our friend Mr. Garbage Can, Dr. Garbage Can, the man, the myth, the legend, the priest of Polymadra.
Yeah, I took Polymadra. All I hear is fucking cope in this goddamn channel. Y'all fucking suck. Hit Zodiacs, you pieces of shit. Fucking do something. Goddamn.
All right, we've heard the sermon. Now he has to go.
No, I love seeing.
All right, he can come back. He can come back. He can come back. It was just funny.
Come back.
I just thought it was funny to disconnect them.
Fuck up, Saki. Garbage Can's the shit.
Listen, I love Garbage Can. Garbage Can's been in here a few times and someone changed his name.
You fucking kicked me. Fuck you.
Listen, it was a good comedy moment. I laughed. It was funny.
I took Polymadra. That's the only thing that matters this whole fucking season.
Hey, and I support you.
My season level 1 with my fucking Chevys and fucking whatever the hell the other thing is. Fucking took that shit.
Proud of you, Garbage.
No one else knows the context on Polymadra. It's only the AOA people from like 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
I know. Fucking. I was randomly talking to Mino in fucking Discord, and he just goes Polymandra. Ooh, and I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Listen,
He's like Polymandra.
it's
Baptized
become
in
the Holy
fire, we
Land.
finally learned how to stop being autistic with our singular brain cell.
Remember that time when AOA was really, really bad and they were losing every single fight?
Oh, when we were
Yes,
getting
I was
fielded?
there for every TW. for
I'm
it.
not talking to you guys who were there. I'm talking to the people who weren't. Like, you remember when AOA, like, at the beginning of the season, just, like, got bodied every single fight?
Hitting A stack after A stack every time.
Yeah, it was not fun for them, and they got annihilated. It was Polymadra that, for some reason, turned it around. And then it became mythologized. Anyway, that's the short context. I'm not going to dive into it any further. I'm moving on from that. From
Nice.
someone I do want to hear from. Three people I want to hear from. I want to start off with Warriors Nation. Not Warriors Nation from Defiant here.
Can't
And
even say my
specifically,
shit right.
listen, I was reading from top to bottom. It's how people read usually. I want to hear from our good friend Declan here from Dauntless. We haven't really heard from you much. I think throughout the entire stream, you've maybe said like 2 sentences.
Well, I said a little more than that. I talked about the multiverse and that there was a universe that Zodiacs didn't get the capital. But
That's true.
but you know, we took 4 high pate from TNC. They actually pulled decent numbers. So they put up a good fight on there. You know, I placed a bunch of field camps and the guy was fielding me, I think.
Listen, I was ordered to field on Fort High Pate. This is not something I said during Warcoms specifically so that I didn't bring down morale. but I refuse to field anyone. I have not fielded since 2 seasons ago. And I will never do it again.
Well, like I said, it was. I mean, it brought our numbers down, and I think we would have went a little faster if we weren't getting like.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, it was a good fight. It was good practice. You know, we then kind of just rolled over to Thomas, and we were kind of like, oh, we saw Marceroda just got took it, so we were kind of planning to hit that, but then Mither pulled up. You know, we didn't have the best X push. Like, it was a little chaotic at times, but like we had like pushes in and out. But it was good, and I mean, it was a good fight. I mean, my guys enjoyed it. You know, it's a little upset when we lost. You know, I was a little mad because like I just see people just not hopping on the home point when it's getting capped, and it just inflames me. I have to mute my mic a bit. You know.
Well, you don't have to mute your mic anymore. Blackwing is gone, so you can say whatever the fuck you want about him anymore. That like,
well, yeah.
I don't know. Let me think something insulting. 12-year-old dweeb. Yeah, sure.
Like I said, you know, you want us to say like, oh, blah blah blah, this, but like you were trying to field me out of fighting TNC on 4 high pay, bro. Like, what stake did he have in that? But you know, whatever. But that's that. But you know, we got a good, we had a decent hold on X. I mean, it was, like I said, home point was good. We stopped multiple pushes, but at the end of the day, like my guys just kind of got lazy and stopped placing more arty because like our arty was getting exhausted, and they were just kind of went up the steps, and I just remember hearing like 10 fucking death things, and I just look over and it's like I live stream and I just see it, just all of our guys being killed. It was upsetting, but it was a good learning experience. Got to take that VOD and tweak a couple things, but you know,
hey,
it was a good fight.
That's what it is. Now,
it is what it is.
Speaking of people we really haven't heard much from, there was 2 of you in the call, like from time to time. For some reason, you're named Jupiter right now, but from Mars, we haven't really heard much from you, as well as Trillin. For the 2 others of the Dark Crusade Alliance, your other third half has really sort of overshadowed you today, in at least talking terms.
To be fair though, Trillin just vibes, bro. That's why I've always been a fan of talking with Trillin.
Northern? Sorry, Eastern?
I just like to play, bro. I like to play the game.
I go first, Trillin?
Yeah, I can go first.
Figure it out. I don't know. Trillin, go.
Just
balls of tug, figure it out.
Trillin, go.
All right. So, what about Marceroda?
Say whatever you'd like to say.
All right, bro. So,
give your story for tonight.
All right. So we came in knowing that there was going to be a bunch of people here, and that we didn't know who we were going to fight. But I knew I was going to start at Stout and then just like move out. So we didn't go for Oyanivu because no one was going to be defending. So we went after Robusta. Fought at Robusta. No one was there. It's like, damn, that sucks. All right, so let's go up to Anagokli. So I went there, and there was nobody there. I was like, oh, fuck. So we decided, let's go Marceroda. And because we couldn't go Lystria. Lystria is level 8.
Right.
So we go Marceroda, and my guys are like in different fucking places, villages and shit, trying to defend things, trying to rally everybody together. We don't have a real strat for Marceroda. We just roll up on it. And props to the shot callers I have, bro. I have 2 shot callers from EU that are in Immortals. One's the Liege, one's the Seneschal. They've been coming over and helping us. And
yeah.
Homie just did a great job fucking telling everyone what to do. We just went in there with 26 guys and fucked them up.
Closed out the night. Hey, that's not a bad deal.
The defense I was super sketched about, and sorry barbarians for using so much fucking arty on you.
Listen, like, they don't understand. They speak Spanish. They can't understand a word you're saying right now.
Well, one of them translate, bro. Sorry for the arty. We gave up X. I was
Me
like,
gusta, I think me gusta artissimo or something like that. There you go.
we got told to give up X, and for us to put down every arty that we had on us the first 15. And I was like, what? I was like, we're gonna do this. So I was like, bro, I don't want to give up X. I don't want to drop all my arty. What are we doing? So we're listening to them. We do all this shit. They come up to the stairs, and as soon as they get on those fucking stairs, bro, there's just bodies flying everywhere, bro. People are just getting fucking destroyed by like 5-6 war rockets.
Listen,
I don't know, 10 of this, you know, fucking all over the place, bro.
It's easy enough on those fiefs. You don't even got to think about a defense strategy. Just have enough muster and int cataphracts downstairs. That's how you win those fiefs.
Yeah. Yeah. Hussars, bro.
Dude,
Hussars are killing it
Hussars.
tonight.
True. Unless it's snowing. Dex, before you go, do you have the Pyan clip?
I do not. Unfortunately, he's not messaging back. He's green
Pyan
on
clip?
Discord, but he doesn't have his clip. When you said Pyan has the clip, and he just isn't responding.
Yeah, I'm not sure what clip you're talking about.
Apparently, he has the clip
the
of
take
storming
on
home.
For Reggie.
Oh,
The whole.
no, I do not have that, but I do
Mine
have
was
this.
when we started capping X. Too late to see.
Little fun thing for you to look at before we go.
Okay, yeah, 100%. And then I'll move it on. I'll move it on to you,
Is it
Eastern,
what I
right
sent
after.
it to him before?
It is.
I
It
wanna
is.
say- I want to say one more thing. This alliance has been awesome that we got with. They're always wanting content. Everybody, all our plans are just based on getting people action, so you don't fucking show up for a war and you're just sitting around doing nothing. And it's fucking dope. So, yeah, hats off to you guys.
Get the content. But on that note, I'm out. Thanks everybody for having me.
I'll catch you later, Dex.
Hell yeah.
Eastern, I want to hear from you, and then Potatoes, stick around because I do have your clip, and then we have the other one with comms that we can just go over right here at the end.
Alright, so for us, Mars, we were on cav duty. We were supporting our allies everywhere across the map, and this map is pretty huge, so rotating, we needed the village for the speed. So we swapped all the village. After 10 minutes, we basically had the entire south region, so it was time to go hit more land. So we hit Anchoros. By mid-war, we took it. I think Durandon took Anagonkli, or I don't know who did, but we took Anagonkli too, and this was the biggest fight of the night. We defended. I think we had about 16 or 17 player for that fight. We defended against an entire stack of KD. It was a good fight. I got in the fight like 3 times. I kept suiciding and dying. And at
As
the
any
end, we
good
won the
cav player
fight.
should.
Yeah, but we only had cav. So we took that city against Khorne with only cav, and then we defended it with only cav. They had full infantry. They had only infantry, pikes, stalwarts, everything. But they couldn't stop our cav. I feel like this map is pretty cav oriented for the home point.
Yeah, it really, really is. I don't know. Sometimes you can just get that cavalry supremacy. It takes a very long time to move.
So after during the T-War, after that, I went back to Stout, grabbed infantry, and I went all the way. So they reattacked Anagonkli, they capped it. I tried to defend it. It was too late because I was walking forever because of the fucking snow. I went to Fort Ipate. I went there. I wanted to fight. I saw some fielding going on. I was like, I wanted to be so salty and spam in the chat why I ruined the people's content by fielding, but I didn't do it. Just figured I'll say it after on stream.
Listen, you can't say that. You were in Thoys. That's against the rules.
I mean, I'm a good soldier, you know?
Field bot number 7315. Yes, sir.
That was funny. Yeah, but the There's none of that anymore, so people shouldn't be fielding. Let the people fight in the fief.
Hey, that's fair. But did you end up bringing your infantry anywhere, or were you just sort of left holding your dick in your hands at the end of the night?
I went to Fort I Pate. There was like 9 minutes left in the fight. I tried to get in. The fight ended. It was a good defense for Mithra. So then I went to Marcerota. Went there. People started fielding outside too, but I'm full infantry with artillery. So I tried to go in the fight. I basically watched the fight for 15 minutes. They were just sitting on home and not dying. So,
hey, that's fair.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for real.
I guess
for us, Mars, we never came and tried to cock people for hitting Reggie. I didn't even know someone was hitting Reggie. I'm gonna be honest with you. This season, us, Mars, we don't give a fuck about the capital. I've been sitting on Reggie the entire season, the last couple seasons, and then I kept losing it. I don't give a fuck about the capital, okay? Zodiac is good. They're good people. Even if we didn't come here, they would have found a way to take it. It doesn't matter. We just want to be there. We just want to kill people and get our numbers up. So that's it.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. I appreciate it, Eastern. And I think just before we close out the night, correct. Bloodshot as a correction. We attacked Hypate. We never got a defense, TBH.
Well, yeah, it was whatever. I went
Bloodshot, you know you're in the comms, right?
Yeah, I just got back in. My fault.
Good. So I want to do two more things before we end off the night here. Number one is going to be I want to go over the very small short clips that we have from Potato and Dex on the Reggie thing, and then I want to talk to the number one Flames player on the server, Dr. Garbaggio Can, and the guy who attacked us, Bloodshot, regarding a few flame plays I had. I'm really proud of them. I just wanted to show them off, but we'll end off the night with that just to not leave anybody waiting. But they were really good plays, so you might want to stay for it. But we'll show off the clips here first if I can bring up the video.
Are you talking about Basadina?
I'm talking about Basadina. If I unmute this, and I remember you said there was no shot call, there was no strap, but if I bring this up, there is audio in this.
Actually, funny that you bring that up because.
Can we get into it right after we talk about these clips with regarding Reggie?
Oh yeah, my fault.
No, I'm not bothered.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good night, Trillin. Peace, Trillin.
Later.
We just need to get our fucking people in, man. This shit was easy.
MVP Sledge! MVP Sledge! Go Sledge! Go Sledge!
I didn't expect it to be this bad.
Yo, good job.
No. I can't listen to that ever. I'm mentally damaged. That did psychic damage right there. Oh no. Oh no. Potato.
Was that net IQ loss?
That went it times it multiplied my IQ by -1. Oh my god. That was bad. I'll post it in my general chat for my Discord, but if you want to watch it yourself, oh my god. But we'll just go over here at the very end of Potato's clip about what happened here.
Push the fucking point, yo! Sledge win. Stay there, win it.
You're going to fucking point, you're putting your
They're already started capping at this point. Unfortunately, we don't have Potato here to elaborate.
Go home. Now go home.
I'm going. Sledge, I dare you to push that, bro. Sledge, double dog dare you to push that bitch.
Oh,
yeah,
boy,
it's-
I'm going.
We're in.
Go to their
We're
spawn. Go to
in.
their spawn.
We're
Go to their
in.
spawn. Go to their spawn.
This is fucking done.
But if you're not spawn, you're honestly not doing enough.
This is it, boys. This is it.
Rancho!
In. Sledge main, just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Distract their backline.
Zodiac,
Distract their backline. Yep.
Rancho!
We just need to get our fucking people in, man. This shit was easy.
MVP Sledge!
I'm getting brain damage. It's the same part. Oh.
Let's fucking go.
Lego. Yo, good job.
This is how streamers get brain rot. Shit
I mean,
like that.
it can't be worse than AOA, bro.
No, it was worse. It was worse. Check out the oh, I have brain rot. That's brain worms.
If I lost to that, I would just kill myself.
I would kill myself. Oh my god. I would uninstall the game.
But see, that's how they've devolved, though. Like
That's true. That's true. They are not as good as AOA. AOA would have way better shit than that. Way better
But
memes.
that's the thing. That was the.
It would be Black Wolf peeking his mic as he charges his stars.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, bro. Like,
That's true, that's
See,
true.
AOA was like degenerate, like seriously degenerate, but like the players just kind of like made plays while it was being degenerate.
That's very true.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy. Let's see if I can find the clip real quick. No, not that one. I am gonna mute comms. Oh fuck yeah. I spent a lot of fucking time just okay, here it is. If I get the quick transition over, I can stream it in Discord for you guys. Share my screen, movies TV, there you go. Just this there's your there you are, Bjorn. There's Bjorn.
Who let Bjorn in there? Is he
Who
running
left
in
Bjorn in there? That's well, no, actually, you know who was he? I'm running in circles. Everyone's favorite. Anyway, we get into it. Shit gets set up. I see you have shit there. What? Someone gets popped here immediately. I think that's it. Yeah. No.
Oh, Thief Flame got wrecked.
Yeah, that was me. I'm sure. I wanted it.
God, dude.
I just saw him peek his head, and I'm like, oh, hi. What was comms like that there? How did he react?
So comms in the Basadina fight was like, it was like it devolved from the moment we loaded in. Like it was literally like everybody just talking over each other about shit that didn't even pertain to the fight, because at that point we were just like autopiloting the night. Nobody had fought us. Like everybody had just kind of like we didn't have a 15-5 up until that point. Like it was literally just all just mindless village fighting.
By the way, this was the muster. When he said there's 50 guys between like Gaia and the Fallen, he was not joking.
34 and fucking muster? Jesus Christ.
We did not go through muster. I think maybe like a few guys out of the first 15 died, and that's it. Anyway, we skip forward a little bit.
I know Remy joined in at one point, I think. Yeah, I was there outside with them. And then it got down to like 3 people inside. I'm like, I'm not joining you in there.
Oh yeah, hold on, that's the Lone Sword shot. I don't know how this didn't kill, but I think
Probably full HP or something.
yeah. I fucked up these flames initially, but I sprayed right into the corner. I thought
Everybody else sucks with flames.
No, hold on.
Oh my god, you shot the wall!
I did shoot the wall. Yeah, I know. I noticed that as soon as I did it.
I wasted all of it. Oh my god. What are you doing in my poor flames?
No, it gets better. It gets better. Anyway,
What I can say about this fight, the one thing I remember like distinctly is like you guys initially like over rotated to the breach and there was nothing on the right side of the gate for like a hot minute. And that was the only thing that anybody like low-key called out.
Something I was trying
do
to
anything with it? That's the thing.
Yeah, we pushed into the right. That we weren't like at that point we were just getting like the ground colors in and like everybody was just kind of like getting the feel for the fight.
Yeah, if you look over there, like they're literally through. Like they're in. Like they're fully set up. There's nothing there.
Was it a grape shot or something there and that's it?
There was nothing. No, there was one unit. There was one unit on that side when we pushed in, and I remember
that Poleaxe is one of your guys. Never mind.
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking from the different side. The Poleaxe is you guys going in.
Oh yeah. That's them going in.
Yeah. I'm thinking it backwards for.
Anyway, I was just in the second fight we got better. I got them to do better with this, but. They were physically incapable for a very long time of just putting their 40s in the doorway. They had to put them off to the side.
We never had. We didn't second fight you, do we? Because I don't.
No. You didn't have a second fight.
It was. No, it wasn't Ming. They hit the.
No, it was Ming.
One. Oh. Well, I thought they hit the other one, the one that's a little bit further
south.
Oh,
I will show you how I fucking mentally dominated Ming.
How many of them actually hit? Because we only saw the 15 plus 1. Was that all of them?
It was like 20
I know
of them.
they don't have a lot.
By the way, at this point, it's already 123. I'm already dominating everyone else in the battle by this point.
See, that's why I love using flames.
Dude, it's so nice,
that's why
actually.
I'm the specialty player.
I send them back to get refilled. They come back. I think I pop a dude in the head here.
I think at some point Malo kills your flames. If it's either this fight or the Hype-8 fight that Malo was screaming, I killed the flames.
Like, I think real late in the battle, maybe.
I can't remember, but...
Oh yeah, this guy. A fucking think. Dude, your players need to just like, I don't know, players these days, I don't know, they gotta learn. AOA was just a different breed, I guess.
Well, that's what happens when nobody teaches these people and they don't want to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is everybody was just telling everybody to push in that fight. There's no overhead. And we're all just kind of like loading in and just kind of like fucking around and just trying to find a place in. And the only time that we really honestly tried to like, the only time that we tried to really do something was when that right side was open. Other than that, there was really no play. Like we never set up a push. We never did any of that. Like Hype-8, when we finally got to Hype-8, we actually had a shot. Like I shot called that fight. And we went all the way to home. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, I wish we would have expected more of a fight on Bassi.
Bloodshot, remember when I said that the Lone Sword was just sort of running around?
Oh, yeah, I know he was.
Pink.
Just ping-ponging around. What the hell? Oh, he's not running anymore.
No, sir. Pink. Oh, Booby was in the battle. I fully expected to die here. I was surprised I didn't.
That was me. That's me right there.
It's probably because
also
the crossbows didn't get in.
Yeah, look at the flames.
Yeah, you see how delicious those fucking flames work.
Dude,
there was one point where we flanked down from those stairs right there.
This is where they killed the flames. I bet this is where the guy was shouting, "Oh my god, I killed the flames! I killed the flames!"
You needed some of your guys to go up like ladders or something to jump down.
Dude, legit. OGM slime. Yep. There goes him. Anyway, the battle.
Guys that need to learn like what the fuck to do.
The battle concludes pretty simply. We just sally. Da 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 da. By the way, I told clearly I was gonna make fun of him for this, but you got sallied on by fucking Gaia. Get messed, dude.
I mean, if you guys want me to really hit Basadina, I can really hit Basadina next TW. Just don't have 50 dudes there.
Dude, I don't think they go anywhere without the 50. I think they just do that. Anyway, this was the setup on like look at the names. That is I forget who Pokimane is. Who is that? That's no. Fuck, he's the EU guy. He was in Zodiacs.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember his name.
Anyway,
I never care to remember. It's a you. Who gives
not
a shit?
important. Anyways, Tyler, High Preston. There's big names in this battle. And Blackwing, so Blackwing loads into the comps, but he's like not sure what to do. I just hit tab. They got all. So I see this going on, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna watch the map, I guess. Oh yeah, I have to yell at this guy to get the fuck into the doorway. Don't just sit outside the door. Get in the doorway, because I knew we were gonna lose this. I did not want to lose to fucking Ming. Like, of all people, these fucking losers. So I'm just yelling at these people to get in place. As soon as that breach goes down, yelling at them to get in place. Rotating between because they don't know where they're rotating. And then you can hear like the someone messes up their charge, so you can hear them charge out there already. And so it's a little bit of a pre-flame into the fucking juice. Hey, Zelgius. Hi, Zelgius.
Yeah, that's where he belongs. Getting burned to death through a doorway.
All those calves stunned. Oh, baby. Little back micro.
They're kind of in temporarily though.
Oh yeah, they're in for like a second.
Oh yeah, when you're pushing in with 10 cav
15,
units.
yeah, 15 units a cav. I mean, it's hard not to get.
That's the point, though. That's kind of the point. I mean,
yeah.
They. I mean, what else are they gonna do? They were all cap all night.
Yeah.
Stun the fucking shit out of them, though. I love flames. Garbage can. I don't know how you didn't tell me about this earlier. Oh my god, they fucking annihilate.
For seasons and seasons.
Yeah, but like
I was always the flame guy.
But I wanted to be the flame guy now.
You're not that guy. I'm that guy.
I became that guy. Dude, just 1v1ing Kashyyyk.
That poor DB, bro.
Dude.
Fuck.
This guy's fucking.
Better. I usually prefer being a poleaxe because I can just lock him down and then burn him to death easier.
He's also named after a fucking Naruto character, so I have no sympathy.
Yeah,
anyway, same story, just a little quick sally out by Gaia. So official, both Mithra and Ming got sallied out on by Gaia. Gaia bad Lamau.
I mean, I'll still say that.
Saki, are you gonna be in Gaia Tuesday?
I don't know. I was thinking about now that Polymadra's on the board, I might not. But I wanted to. I went in with Blackwing, and I initially said to him, "Hey, I'll probably be here for 1 or 2 wars. Depends on how I feel." And then he promised me a slot in Reggie next territory war, and that's not happening. As you can see. So probably not. I'll have to think it overnight. I'm not gonna make the decision tonight, but like Polymadra, dude.
I mean, I was gonna say because I mean, if Gaia wants to get big in the head all of a sudden, I was like, we could take Basadina. That's not a problem. I mean, that can be taken care of.
I might stick in there for, I don't know, Hey, you know what? Here, I'll be on the winning side every time. I'll join you guys in the attack Pasadena with you. How about that?
Hey, if that's what you want to do, dude.
Yeah, I'm always on the winning side.
Saki, you don't understand, bro.
I'm like Charlie
going
Sheen.
I mean, you know what we've done on that map. That's all I have to
I
say.
do know what you've done on that map. I know what I've done on that map. But yeah, I mean, let me just show chat once again how much I did for Gaia here. I did work for Gaia. Anyway, we love Gaia out here. They're actually like they're not bad people. They're a little cringe at times,
I
but
don't think Guy is bad people. I think sometimes Blackwing thinks things, and I don't think he thinks them through. I don't think he thinks them
they
through.
can be cringe sometimes. And I think they admit that, like, going into it.
I mean,
But I love them. It's like a 12-year-old. It's like the 12-year-old's cringe, but you love them regardless because they're like 12 and funny.
I just honestly think they needed Lystria, and because they didn't have Lystria at the beginning of this TW, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like you literally have to have Lystria. So
Yeah.
it's
I think over Marcerota, over Basadina, I don't think they understood the mechanics fully down here, and that really hurt them in the long run.
yeah. No flame against them. I just think it's just a little bit of inexperience.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, give it some time, and I think they can do it.
Do you have to worry about, travel over a fucking port that takes
Yeah, literally nowhere else in this game do you have to deal with this fucking dumbass port mechanic.
Well, that's the cancer of Anadolu, bro. Hey, look, I know about that. That region fucking sucks, dude. I hate that region. I wish I didn't have to come back to that region to get fights, but when everybody leaves the region that you're in, I don't want to uninstall CB yet, dude. I want to play the game.
Dude, I was talking to Clearly. He is like genuinely fucking depressed because he's come back down here in this region. When I say genuinely depressed, I mean like he did not want to come and didn't want to talk to me anymore today because he was depressed.
Saki.
It's a cursed region.
Saki
Yeah?
clearly entered one fight. He entered the fight at Basadina because that was like the first like real fight. He entered it, played for like 2 minutes, and then mental boomed. But it wasn't because of the fight. It was because of like being in Anadolu. Like he just doesn't like defeat.
No, it's
like he fucking hates Anadolu.
I also hate Anadolu. I don't think I hate it as much as Clearly, but I also like. I think after this season, I am never entering Anadolu ever again. Like I refuse.
I saw Clearly outside of Basadina. I was about to drop house just to field him.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I do the same thing.
He actually would have offed himself if I did that.
I think
He's like, fuck this place. Even garbage wants to field me.
Anyway, I appreciate everyone coming down today. It was a good stream. It was a fun stream. Started off with a little drama. Ended up went into the middle with a little bit of information, a little bit about that salty inside. And then finish off the night with some sweet reminiscing, a little bit of I don't know, memeing and
Just pray Anadolu isn't open next season.
just pray Anadolu isn't open next
You
season.
can't go down there if it's not open.
Oh
All
yeah,
right, boys.
and pray they merge the NA servers, please.
Dude, please, I've been hearing rumors. I've been hearing rumors. No.
There's been rumors for 3 years, and that's never gonna happen.
Hey, I mean, they did buy the contract out. That's true.
Yo, someone needs to ring Elon Musk up and get that man to help. Like, have him fund the shit.
Anyway, I appreciate everyone coming by. Have a good night. Peace.